floor for the visiting Dallas Mavericks. At small forward, P.J. Washington. At shooting guard, Klay Thompson. At center, Daniel Gafford. At the other guard position, Kyrie Irving. At the other forward position, Anthony Davis. Head coach of the visiting team, Jason Kidd. And now, introducing the starters for your Utah Jazz. At the point guard position, at 6'3", number 13, Isaiah Calder. At the small forward position, at 7, wearing number 23, Lauri Markkanen. At center, at 7, number 24, Walker Kessler. At 6'3", number 2, Colin Sexton. At the other forward position, at 6'9", number 20, John Collins.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. They've got Daniel Gafford. Thompson is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Davis in at the 4. And for Utah, wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. Preparing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. And it's Collier in at the 1. Stan, this should be a fun one. A clash at the center position.
Yeah, and Kevin, the way the game has changed, we don't see these kind of big men matchups much anymore. And so it's great to see one where two great big guys going at it, and they're going to go after each other.
And Stan, you know what you're talking about. You've had the opportunity to coach some great big men.
Oh, I have. I had Shaquille O'Neal, Dwight Howard, Andre Drummond. I seem to always have good centers.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Outside Collins. A three-pointer off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Well, we know, G.A., the Mavs are so adept at punting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
That free throw missing.
And one of the best big men in the game, Davis continuing to prove how dominant he is.
He hits the second from the line. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Now Irving. After Colin Sexton's three-pointer that didn't go. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
And I feel like we see this all too often. Injuries, they play such a big part of the game.
Yeah, these kind of things really test your depth. Hopefully it's not too serious.
From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the San Antonio Spurs. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. They've got Kevin Durant, LeBron James out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5 spot. There's the block. They retain possession.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Now here's Bryant. They set the screen. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Garnett.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Antetokounmpo against Bryant. Antetokounmpo, the pass to James. To the paint. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Now, there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Pippen, pass to Wembanyama. Rebound by the Bulls. On the wing, Durant. Covered by Bryant. Here's Antetokounmpo. Yep, count it.
And I like that. Giannis slowing down just a little bit, in control there.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Left side, Wembanyama. Pulls it in from the elbow. Here's O'Neal. They shoot again. And Wembanyama lays it up and in.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Inside. Here's Chamberlain. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Bryant. There's the drive. Out to Leonard. Clock is at 3. Over James. And there's Leonard on the assist by Bryant.
What an advantage it is to have someone like Leonard. Everyone knows the shot clock is running down, but they also know that he'll get up a good shot either way.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Back to James. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. Leonard with the ball. Durant covering. Bryant pass to Pippen. Back to Bryant. Here's the 3. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Bryant against Antetokounmpo. Screen by Antetokounmpo. The kick to Durant. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Well, there's a nice answer from an operator in Kevin Durant. You hit a 3, you know he's coming back at you.
Bryant outside. O'Neal on the wing. Bryant outside. with the rebound. 1:02 left in the first quarter here. Antetokounmpo against Bryant. Outside Durant. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Here's Pippen. Still no points. Bryant outside. Launches it. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Chamberlain passes to Garnett. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Leonard against Durant. Back to Leonard. Pass to Pippen. There's 14 seconds left in the first. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
No chance. Giannis, too much length.
Here's Garnett. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Spurs leading by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Wembanyama out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Kobe Bryant, and it's O'Neal in at center, filling out the middle. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Leonard way outside. Good work defensively by James. And so Durant will bring it up for the Bulls. They trail by 1. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And he lobs it up. Cuts off the pass. Bryant outside. Here's Pippen. There's the triple. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Right side Durant. Here's Chamberlain. Banked it in off the glass. Chamberlain's got 6 points.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
James passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Garnett, covered by Wembanyama. James with the ball. His first shot attempt. Nice move. Oh, LeBron! Just too much to handle inside.
And you are at the mercy of LeBron James once he gets that kind of positioning. Nice finish.
Bryant outside. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 9.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Durant. Just 5 to shoot. And the three-pointer is good for Durant.
KD really just rising up against anybody. That height and length makes him so dangerous.
Bryant outside. Here's Pippen. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Kevin Durant.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists It's a nice way to play.
That free throw, no good. He does not get the second one.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
Durant, no good.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Bryant outside. Jacks up a three. Connects from downtown. Bryant's got 12 points in the game.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Kobe Bryant, first personal foul, first team foul.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Antetokounmpo, the pass to James.
2 minutes remaining.
From the stripe. Rebounded by Pippen.
That's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
Here's Pippen, guarded by Durant. Pippen, pass to Wembanyama. Leonard outside. Blocked! Here's Durant. He has 6. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Garnett. Clock at 6. And here's Durant. From deep. O'Neal pulls it in.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And here's Bryant outside. Can't get it to go. 5 for 11 in the game now. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. James passes to Chamberlain. From 8 feet away. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Chamberlain's got 8.
I think he recognized the size mismatch. No reason to pass out of that. Just rise up and knock it down.
Here's Pippen, guarded by Durant. Here's Pippen, still without a bucket. Pass to Leonard. Over James. No good on the shot.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Yeah, and the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Chicago ahead, up by 3. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Spurs trail by 3. And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's out there with LeBron James. And it's Durant in at the 3. Small forward. Leonard for 3. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist. He's got 5.
Nice teamwork. The right guy ends up with the ball in his hands. And Kawhi finishes that possession.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. With a bucket here, they can recapture the lead.
I like how they've hung in. Never let things get out of hand.
Pippen, pass to Bryant, beyond the arc. James with the rebound. Leonard for three. And that three is knocked down by Kawhi.
Oh, Kawhi so consistent with his approach. Affects every phase of every minute that he plays.
Here's James on the wing. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim. That time on display.
Here's Pippen, guarded by Durant. And here's Bryant outside. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open.
San Antonio foul. Shaquille O'Neal. First personal foul. First team foul.
90 seconds into the second half now. James outside. Just 5 on the clock. The fader. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Pippen. Check by James. And here's Bryant outside. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Chamberlain's got rebound number 7 tonight. And he lobs it up top.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, VA.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Here's Pippen, guarded by Durant. Pippen, pass to Leonard. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. And Chicago has possession. The three, Durant. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists in the game. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. They get it again. It's tipped. It's an even 3-on-3 break. The three. They get the rebound. Here's Chamberlain. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now here's Bryant. 17 points in the game. Pass to Pippen. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Antetokounmpo, the pass to James. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Releases. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. 1.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Pippen. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Kevin Durant.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
First team foul. At the line for one. Scott.
1:20 left in the third quarter here. Pass to Garnett. Now James. Fader on the way. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Pippen. Check by James. Here's Pippen. And here's Bryant outside. Pure from 3-point range. Bryant's got 20 points. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 5. Leonard against Durant. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for San Antonio. They lead by 1. Outside Wembanyama. Leonard looking around. Pass to Pippen. Shoots over Durant. Pippen, no good.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. San Antonio on top, up by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4.
Here we go, fans.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. James with the ball. They've got Kobe Bryant, Kawhi Leonard out there with Victor Wembanyama, and it's O'Neal in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Back to James. Rebounded by the Spurs.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Oh, it's Wemby!
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Pass to Garnett. Here's James. On the wing, Durant. Leonard defending. Looking to end this cold spell. And that's good. Off the glass that time.
KD unafraid to get to the mid-range, and he can get there at will.
Here's Pippen, guarded by Durant. Pass to Leonard. Fires the 3. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Leonard's got 9 points now in the second half. Antetokounmpo looking it over. The 3, James. Rebounded by the Spurs. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds in the game. Leonard on the wing. Back to Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Garnett. Bulls trail by 4. And there's the lob. Here's Bryant. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First team foul.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen and you show us your best move. Let's go.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's James. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Pippen. Pass to O'Neal. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And San Antonio leads by 8.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Antetokounmpo against Bryant. Shoots a fadeaway. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Hits the trifecta.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama, a big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Antetokounmpo up top, covered by Bryant. And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss.
Relaxed defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
San Antonio ball.
There's a minute 54 left in the final quarter. And here's Bryant outside.
How about the reach from Giannis that time? He does not make any shot easy.
To the inside. Here's Garnett. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Leonard against James. Down low. It's tipped. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. All the way, the Kings.
And LeBron James is going to take every crucial possession over. Outstanding shot there.
Here's Pippen, guarded by Durant. Pass to Leonard. Good work defensively by James. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Antetokounmpo against Bryant. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're going to get a call.
James against Leonard. Pass to Pippen. The three ball. Outside Wembanyama. And that's an intentional foul.
Kevin Durant, third personal foul. Second team foul.
43 seconds left in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Pippen. Out to Leonard. Leonard double team. And so they foul intentionally.
Will Chamberlain, second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for two.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Chicago with the ball.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Oh, he nails it!
Well, that was just a quick glance from KD. He looks at the defense and makes the play.
At the line for the Bulls, Kevin Garnett. At the line for one.
And it's the Spurs ball. It's a three-point game. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
First free throw is good. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
Second personal foul.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
Antetokounmpo with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
it's San Antonio with the W. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And that's so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And let's reveal our player of the game, Kobe Bryant.